Boy, oh boy, it's been an interesting time, a terrible time to be a liberal, an excellent time to be a Trump supporter, despite the many hardships we've been facing, the many trials we've endured, and the just very just wild things we've just been going through and experiencing along with Trump on this journey. So here we have it. Jack Smith, just another assassin to Trump, really. And I don't say that in a sense of what recently took place with the actual assassination attempt on Trump. I say that more so as an assassination on Trump's character and, just another roadblock in the way for Trump. And this is what I mean by when I say that they tried to assassinate Trump politically. That didn't work. Then they tried to assassinate him financially. And then they go out and all out. They say, okay, well, nothing's going our way, so we're just going to flat out try to, that's when they tried to assassinate him. So this guy, here we have it. Trump just taking another W, another win out here, man. So this guy, man, it's just ridiculous. But anyways, welcome to the King Squad. If you're new here, definitely be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We post consistently. And I will be giving my thoughts and commentary on the back end. Thank you to everyone who leaves a positive comment, likes, and shares these videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Shout out to this King Squad. I hope everyone's having a blessed and prosperous day, whatever time you're watching this video. And thank you to everyone who watches these videos all the way through. Let's get right into it.
New drop on the merch shop, folks. Some people might think this is in bad taste, but I don't think so, not at all. We gotta send a message out there that we will not cower, we will not give up, we will not be intimidated. And the best way to do that is to flaunt it. You missed, leftoids. Nice try. We'll see you in November. If you guys want to pick up the You Missed t-shirt, go to the link in the description and let everybody know you're standing with Trump. Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What a golden meme. That's crazy. What a golden meme. You got the Haktua girl, and then he swaps out the Haktua girl with Trump, literally turning into Neo out here, surviving and dodging bullets. Insane.
It's a real dark week. Obviously, what happened just the other day has been shocking to the system. But just as Donald Trump is doing, he's moving on from the negative and already looking at the silver lining, looking at the positive, the glass half full. We gotta do the same. It's been a horrible, terrifying last few couple of days, but also at the same time, it might have been the best couple days of Trump's campaign. More positive news continues to drop as 2 days after the event, as Jack Smith's pathetic little documents case officially today comes to an end. Judge Aileen Cannon makes the decision to have all charges dismissed. It's been a rough last couple of days, but really all the news is good. The first good news is that Donald Trump survived. Thank God he survived. And great news number two, this bogus case just got dismissed. Let's have a conversation about it. We've got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so let's first start off with the news, and then we'll have a conversation.
So this Fox News alert now, we have major breaking news on one of the cases facing the former President Donald Trump. Specifically, the documents case based out of Palm Beach, Florida. For more on that, David Spun tracking it in Washington, D.C. And David, I'll allow you to deliver this major headline.
Judge Aileen Cannon has dismissed the classified documents case against Donald Trump in Florida. This is massive news. We did not see this coming at all. This is a case that she tentatively postponed to a later date. The original trial was set for the end of May. She moved it back a couple of months, though not setting a date. She has just dismissed it in a 93-page court document saying that Jack Smith, the special counsel's appointment, violates the appropriations clause and the appointments clause of the United States Constitution. In layman's terms, she's saying that he was not appointed lawfully and not appointed appropriately. I'm sure we're going to be hearing from the Department of Justice about this momentarily, as Attorney General Merrick Garland believes that he had every right, and his team believes every right, that he could appoint Jack Smith as special counsel.
So that's the breaking news. Just for those of you guys who didn't believe me, Judge Aileen Cannon has dismissed Jack Smith's documents case against Donald Donald Trump due to concerns about the legality of Smith's appointment as special counsel. Judge Aileen's dismissal argument centered around the idea that Jack Smith's appointment as special counsel in this case did not adhere to constitutional and legal standards. Specifically, she contended that the process for his appointment lacked proper authorization and oversight, thus violating the appointment clause of the U.S. Constitution. This clause ensures that specific federal appointments receive appropriate checks and balances, typically involving presidential nomination and Senate confirmation. By questioning the legitimacy of Smith's role, Cannon emphasizes the importance of maintaining constitutional protocols in judicial processes. So look, as per usual, I'm just a simple, common citizen. It's hard to decipher the exact details, considering Judge Cannon's release, I think, is over 90 pages long, and it's nothing but gibberish legalese. From start to finish, I'm no genius lawyer who can read all that stuff and know exactly what's going on, but it seems to be an issue of constitutional adherence. The Appointments Clause of the Constitution mandates that principal officers, those with significant authority, must be appointed by the president with Senate confirmation. The argument in Cannon's ruling suggests that Smith's appointment did not meet the criteria, making his actions as special counsel legally questionable. It's an issue of political neutrality. There simply has to be checks and balances. A president or an attorney general shouldn't be allowed to just appoint a special counsel at will. There has to be some sort of rigorous process, and of course oversight to make sure that that individual is conducting themselves appropriately, and of course isn't a totally partisan pick. You can't have presidents naming whoever to special counsel choosing the most partisan, most politically motivated individuals, and essentially sicking them on their political opponents. That to me seems to be the issue. Maybe I'm understanding it incorrectly. Judge Aileen Cannon also said that there were way too many pre-trial issues, essentially to effectively continue, and so the decision was made, the charges indeed have been dismissed, they have been dropped. I'll show you guys the official document. We have an order granting motion to dismiss superseding indictment based on appointment clause violation. Former President Trump's motion to dismiss indictment based on the unlawful appointment and funding of special counsel Jack Smith is granted in accordance with his order, EFC number 326. The superseding indictment is dismissed because special counsel Jack Smith's appointment violates the appointments clause of the United States Constitution. Special counsel Smith's use of a permanent indefinite appropriation also violates the appropriation clause, but the court need not address the proper remedy for that funding violation given the dismissal on appointments clause ground. The effect of this order is confined to this proceeding, so I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about here in relating to a funding violation, but apparently it wasn't even relevant because the appointments clause was grounds enough. So the case has officially been dropped, and Jack Smith looks real pissed.
Special counsel, do you plan to make a statement soon to us? Can we expect to hear from you today on the Docs case, sir?
Sheesh.
Now, I have no doubt that he's going to try to continue this case. He's going to challenge Judge Aileen Cannon's decision, but even with that pathetic pursuit, I don't think it's going to lead anywhere, as Jonathan...
Desperation. The absolute desperation. They've just been so... I'm about to change their name to the Desperate Democrats. They've just been so freaking desperate. This entire time, they're like, oh my gosh, he can run again? Oh, we got to shut him down. We got to use the entire matrix and every Agent Smith that we got and throw them at Neo Trump. Ridiculous.
Jonathan Turley chimes in.
I get a final thought from you, Jonathan Turley and Andy McCarthy. Start with you, Jonathan.
Well, I think that with Judge Merchan, the assumption is that he's going to say a lot of this is unofficial conduct to preserve the conviction. But I tell you, I've gone through that case after the immunity decision, and I sat in that courtroom. I was surprised at how much of that case falls into the second bucket of the three buckets laid out by the court. A lot of it is stuff that the court says is presumptively official and protected. So he's going to have a tough time trying to make this cat walk backwards to preserve that. But for Donald Trump, if of all of the cases that could be dismissed, this would be at the top of the list. This was the greatest threat. And for now, at least, it's gone.
Not only does Jack Smith have an issue relating to the appointments clause, but he also has an issue relating to funding violations that could easily be used against him. And then on top of all of it, it's already been identified that a lot of the actions that Donald Trump took that Jack Smith is trying to charge him over, well, they're considered official presidential acts. In other words, he's totally immune thanks to the Supreme Court decision from, I think, 2 weeks ago. So it's not looking so good for Democrats. Frankly, it seems to be Trump's week. And look, I'm not the one saying it. I know some people are going to be a little bit uncomfortable with that statement just because it's a very emotional additional time, but I mean, even Trump seems to be in good spirits.
We just got off the phone with the former president, and he said this: I am thrilled that a judge had the courage and wisdom to do this. This has big implications, not just for this case, but for other cases. The special counsel worked with everyone to try to take me down. This is a big deal. It only makes this convention more positive. This will be an amazing week. He said again and again that this was a big decision. He pointed to, Justice Thomas and the questioning in the Supreme Court on this very issue about the special counsel, but seemed to indicate that he thought that this would have implications for other cases.
He's ready to rock and roll. He's happy with the decision. He's already altered his speech. He's also going to be announcing his VP at the RNC convention tonight. Essentially, things are looking good and the show must go on. And this, of course, well, it's got leftoids seething and also suffering Freudian slips. Let's just say the leftoids at CNN aren't exactly too happy.
Felony counts. But here the Mar-a-Lago case was also seen as such a significant case of obstruction, of mishandling these issues, and now it's gone at this key political moment.
I mean, it's almost as if Donald Luck has this lucky rabbit's foot in his pocket.
You called him Donald Luck.
Did I say Donald Luck? I mean, I did. I mean, it is Donald Luck, right? I mean, if you look at all of his wins, everything that has happened, even the assassination attempt on Saturday, he has been able to, gain strength from this.
The absolute copium. They're seething as they call Donald Trump Donald Luck. Oh, he's just so lucky. He's got a guardian angel. Bill Maher said this ridiculous nonsense not too long ago.
No, he actually just got this guy is the luckiest guy in the world, but
he definitely made a deal with the devil at
something.
Because he always lucks out on everything.
Yeah.
I know these Democrats did not just say a deal with the devil with the stuff they walk with. And the stuff this woke, communistic, socialistic wave of demon rats have been pushing. You gotta be kidding me. I tell you, these people have the audacity to talk, man. Just absurd. Take a look at California. Take a look at New York. Take a look at all these liberal cities. Philly. Oh my gosh. Just a complete crap show, man. Insane. Talking about a deal with the devil. Have you seen what they're trying to do to these kids out here in California? Well, I'm not in California, but in California.
He has the best enemies.
Trump's just so lucky. How does he keep winning over and over again? Well, I'll explain it really quick to you leftoids. You might want to pay attention for this lesson. You think the common denominator is luck, right? Trump just keeps getting away because he's such a lucky guy. The common denominator isn't luck. The common denominator is you. It's your bogus attempts at destroying him. If you continue to launch these campaigns and every single one of your campaigns is built on a mountain of lies, non-evidence, fake information, well, if all of those campaigns fail, is it surprising? Of course it's not. The campaigns are failing because they're dishonest and corrupt. They lack substance or integrity. That's the common denominator, not Trump being lucky. Jack Smith was not legally appointed. What they did to Walton Otto was frankly disgusting. Donald Trump is totally protected by not only presidential immunity, but the Presidential Records Act. Those were his documents to take. Not to mention, most of them were not classified, and some of the classified ones were already declassified. That's why this case fell apart, not because Trump is lucky. This was the first case to go, and now it's the first one gone. Officially gone. Not delayed or didn't yield the results the Democrats were looking for. It is gone. Totally dismissed. Good on Judge Aileen Cannon. At least we have some good news to cover. As much as I'm feeling the same emotions as you guys are, it's not a bad idea to get a ball of positivity rolling. That seems to be what Donald Trump is doing, and he's the one who got shot in the ear. I'd say if he can do it, well then we certainly can join the crew. Anyways.
So, there you have it, guys. Prayers out to Trump again. Really just a very difficult time. And yeah, thank God that, Trump was able to beat that case. And we knew he was going to overcome that case. We knew Jack Smith was just another roadblock for Trump. And they just another Democratic assassin place to assassinate Trump's character and his ability to run for the 47th president of the United States of America. So there you have it. That's that. And their desperation is disgusting. It's like a fiending rat. Like, I think somebody called them the demon rats. I was cracking up at that. But yeah, it's just like Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And then can we talk about the Secret Service failing? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about how this whole DEI security thing, this feminist, security stuff almost got our 47th president deleted? Can we talk about that? So it's really we need system, order, and structure back in office. That's what we need. We need common sense back in office. They're anti-common sense. They're woke. They want to bring all this progressiveness in, but this stuff is the very thing that's literally poison to the country. So that's my own thoughts about all of this stuff. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to everyone who did. Thank you to everyone who left a positive comment. I greatly appreciate all your support. Shout out to the King Squad. I hope everyone continues to have a blessed and productive day. Take a walk, hit the gym, drink some water, go make some money legally, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and be sure to share these videos. I appreciate it.